So in the chapter number 5, that chapter we were dealing with water, and in that chapter we looked into oceanic movements. We looked into the waves, tides, and ocean currents, right? But within waves, a small topic is left, and that is tsunami. My dear friends, don't confuse with this word. Here T is silent, so we read this, we pronunciate it as tsunami. Now tsunami is also called in Japanese harbor waves. Okay, so this is basically harbor waves. Tsunami means harbor waves, right? So it is a type of wave. It is clear that it is a type of wave. Now what was happening, what has happened on 26 December 2004 was that two plates was interacting each other. Now we have looked into the continental plates interaction. So suppose two plates were there. So suppose two plates, suppose two plates were interacting with each other. Suppose this was Indian plate and this was type of uh, you know type of Myanmar plate. So this was Myanmar plate and this was Indian plate. What has happened on 26 December 2004, that Indian plate was subsiding beneath the Myanmar plate. Means this is Indian plate and this is the Myanmar plate, and Indian plate was subsiding beneath the Myanmar plate, and as a result of what has happened, that the water that was lying here, we know what the mechanism of earthquake is. The earthquake is caused when there is interaction of plates. So what happened when this subduction caused, a large amount of energy was released, and because of this release of energy, the water waves started rising above. And since this water was uplifting, what will happen? Suppose this is a type of suppose this is a handkerchief here. So what will happen if I will pull this handkerchief up? What is happening? The handkerchief here, the cloth which is here, which is part of this handkerchief, is now receding. You can see receding. Similarly, the water, when it was uplifted, the water that was at the coastal region, suppose this was the here was a person standing at the coast, and suppose there are some plants here. So the water was residing. Water was subsiding from this coast. Water was coming in this direction from the coast, and water was uplifting here. So what is happening here? The plate is going beneath the Myanmar plate, and earthquake is causing this uplift of water, and the coastal water is withdrawing. Now what is happening when the earthquake happened? Suddenly what happened? The people was amazed. What is happening? The coastal waters are going towards the ocean. So they were amazed, and a large number of people gathered here to just witness this phenomena. A large number of people gathered on the coastal area, and when this earthquake was had happened already, this water that has raised, now it started flowing in this direction with a great height. The height was of course like 10 to 20 meter high. 10 to 20 meter high waves was now reaching this coast, and as a result, because of this, and the speed was also like 900 to 600 to 900 kilometer per hour. So you have no time when something of this speed is approaching towards you, right? Now these people who have gathered on the beaches and the areas which was obviously there will be some amount of buildings, and the people hospitality will be there. So what is happening? This water is now entering into the hospitable area up to 3 kilometer from the coast, and the height was all of course like 10 to 20 meter high, and with a speed of 600 to 900 kilometer per hour. So it caused almost killing of 10,000 people in the coastal areas, particularly this Indonesia part that we have. Almost 10,000 people were killed, and innumerable amount of damage was, damage of property and houses were destroyed. So this was actually triggered by earthquake. So earthquake is always a precondition for tsunami to occur. Okay, so this was the whole incident that has occurred on this 26th December 2004, which was a devastating one. It had caused almost killed 10,000 people. So you can see the type of wave that was emerging there, right? The water was, uplifting because of this earthquake, and again when it started moving towards the coastal areas, you know what happened. So my dear friends, this was the basic mechanism of tsunami. And so because this earthquake is unpredictable, so you cannot predict tsunami in a very in very advanced manner, so you cannot vacate all these areas. So this is something which cannot be avoided, but our science has not developed too much up till now. So this was the basic discussion about tsunami, and this is also the end of chapter number 5. Thank you very much. Okay.